ashes to ashes, dust to dust. From the void we came, and to the void we must return. No matter the struggle, no matter the wealth, one day you are a protagonist, the next a statistic. We fear the reaper because he is a stranger, a silhouette in the fog. We do not know the time, we do not know the method, we only know the destination. But what if the stranger was actually a mathematician? Join me in the lab today. We're breaking down how mortality actually works. Welcome to Thanato Lab. I'm Barn Owl. Today, we do not look at if you will die. We look at how. Thanks to the law of large numbers, your end is not a mystery. It is a calculation. Part 1. The enemy within. We build fortresses, we lock doors, we learn martial arts to fight the bad guys. But the most efficient assassin you will ever meet is already inside the fortress. By statistically, you are far more likely to be your own victim than a victim of others. The brain becomes a courtroom. You are the judge, the jury, and the executioner. It begins with a chemical drought, a deficit of serotonin and dopamine in the synaptic clefts. The hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis goes into overdrive, flooding the system with cortisol. This creates a solitary confinement within the mind, soundproof, light-proof. You scream, but the physics of this prison allow no escape. This silent epidemic claims over 49,000 lives annually, a quiet crisis. Society says just be happy, like telling a broken leg to just walk. We must treat the mind's collapse with the same urgency as the body's wounds. Part 2, the iron paradox. Fear drives you to buy a firearm, a tool for safety. But the mathematics of risk changes the moment it enters your home. There are 3 outcomes. 1, you stop an intruder, rare. 2, an accident, a child finds it, a tragedy. 3, the weapon turns inward, the most probable outcome. In 2023, 58% of all firearm fatalities were self-inflicted, not external threats, internal ones. For every act of self-defense, there are 11 acts of self-destruction. The weapon makes the impulse permanent. It removes the pause between the thought and the end. Part 3, the poppy's curse. Humanity's quest to kill pain has resulted in the most effective killer of the modern age, the opioid, derived from the poppy, refined by science, marketed by greed. You are now more likely to die from an opioid overdose than a car crash. 1 in 92. It targets the mu-opioid receptors in the brainstem, the rhythm keepers. Specifically, the Pre-Bötzinger Complex, the conductor of your breath. The drug binds to these neurons and whispers a deadly command. Rest. The brain simply forgets to breathe. It is a peaceful, silent suffocation. Carbon dioxide rises, oxygen falls, the lights go out without a flicker of panic. Part 4, the gluttonous famine. In the West, we face a paradox. We are eating ourselves to death. Obesity is not just weight. It is a chronic state of inflammation. Visceral fat wraps around your organs like a strangling vine, releasing toxic cytokines. In America, 1 in 3 adults is obese, a slow-motion epidemic. But the irony, you can be obese and starving at the cellular level. High calories, low nutrients. The body panics and demands more food to find vitamin. On the other side, severe restriction. The body consumes its own heart muscle to survive. Part 5, the genetic lottery. Sometimes the script is written before the curtain rises. Heart disease, the world's #1 serial killer, 1 in 4 death. It begins with atherosclerosis, a scratch in the artery wall. LDL cholesterol invades the scratch. Macrophages eat it and die, forming a fatty streak. Over decades, it calcifies into a hard plaque, a ticking time bomb in your chest. And then, cancer, the rebellion of the immortal cell. 0.1 in 3 people will be diagnosed. A failure of apoptosis, programmed cell death. The cell forgets how to die, so the host must die instead. A tragic trade. Part 6, the unavoidable crash. We think we are in control until physics disagrees. The drunk driving accident. It is not an accident. It is a predictable collision. Alcohol slows the reaction time by milliseconds. In a car, milliseconds equal meters. 0.1 in 3 people will be involved in a drunk driving crash. A game of Russian roulette. Part 7. The final calculation. This data seems grim, a catalog of doom. But look at the trend line. Life expectancy has increased by 6 years since 2000. If you were born 200 years ago, you had a 1 in 3 chance of dying before age 5. You have already survived the hardest filter. You are the statistical anomaly. We are born to die. That is the contract. But the time between the start and the end, that is yours to define. Do not fear the math. Use it, prepare, and then live. Thanks for watching Thanato Lab by Barn Owl. There is much more biology to uncover here. Thank you for watching Thanato Lab. Hit subscribe to join our next investigation.